What is going on, everybody? We got Tom MacDonald with Facts featuring Ben Shapiro. Holy mackerel, this is part of my reaction.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here, too. Thank you for saying that, Chris. We love you guys.
While you're here,
Yeah.
if you would like, go down, hit that like button, the subscribe button, leave a comment, whatever you want to do.
All that. Get the notifications. Check out our past
We enjoy
catalog.
all of it.
Yeah, we like doing this, man. Tom MacDonald, man. We've done it multiple times. Song's called Facts. This one features Ben Shapiro.
Which is odd.
Which,
odd.
yeah, that's
odd to me.
It is odd. It is because Ben Shapiro, as many of you know, Ben Shapiro, fast speaking.
Very straight-laced dude. I can't imagine what he sounds like rapping.
I'm not expecting great. Listen, it's got 7.4 million views. We're a little late to the game. It's been out for a few days now. You didn't even know this was a thing.
I didn't even know it was here.
Perfect play though for Tom MacDonald, in my opinion, right? Like you bring Ben Shapiro on, that just because of the intrigue is going to be a banger.
Oh, for sure.
Just because people are like, Ben Shapiro.
Well, Ben Shapiro's a huge name just by himself.
In the political field.
Yeah.
You know, so like having him on is going to strike interest just to see what he sounds like.
Yeah.
But the song is called Facts. I can already assume what it's about. I'm sure you can as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's not why we're here. We're here because is it going to have a rad beat?
I'm sincerely interested about what this is going to sound like.
Right. I give him credit, like, without hearing a single word. I give him credit for just doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Because you know he's not going to be some like, there's no way that he's going to just have this mad flow and it's going to be insane. It's just not going to happen.
He could surprise us.
I doubt it. Seriously. But the fact that he's willing to do it and just have fun with it is, I think that's impressive. I think that's a cool thing.
All right, let's get into this.
Let's do it, man.
They call me offensive, controversial. There's only two genders, boys and girls. They can't cancel my message because I'm the biggest independent rapper in the whole freaking world. Claim that I'm racist, yeah, alright. I'm not ashamed because I'm white. If every Caucasian's a bigot, I guess every Muslim's a terrorist. Every liberal is right. I don't want to talk to folks who don't get it. Go woke, go broke, no hope is pathetic. Pro-choice, pronouns, pro-love, you're progressive. But you ain't pro-gun, no one to protect it. Where the American flags at? Remember when people would hang those? They've been taken down, they all been replaced with BLM flags or a rainbow. This ain't rap, this ain't money, cars and clothes. We ain't selling drugs, we ain't gonna overdose. We ain't pushing guns, ain't promoting stripper poles. We won't turn your sons into thugs or your daughters into hoes. I don't care if I offend you.
Okay, I want to stop before, because I know this is a rather quick song. I want to make sure we stop before we get into that whole chorus there. Tom MacDonald, to me, the one thing I've always kind of been a little critical on is that it's, to me, there's a lot that is kind of similar. You know what I'm saying? Like the talking about genders. How you can only say so much.
True. True.
But like, I do really like his flow on this one.
It sounds different. I don't know if it's like the beat is a lot different than what he usually does.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the way the bass is hitting is like boom, boom, boom. Like he doesn't really. I don't know. He has more of a different sound usually. I feel like this one sounds different.
I feel like in that one particular verse, there was like 2 or 3 different kind of like flows that he had going on, which I thought was really, really cool. And we saw Ben Shapiro. He's wearing the hoodie and shit. Yeah. So so far it's good. It's like it is what I expect of Tom MacDonald. Like that's the best way to put it. Like for better or worse, this is exactly what I expect Tom MacDonald to sound like. And
it sounds good.
And it sounds really good. Production's always great. Video's always great, right? So all right, let's hear this chorus, man. Sorry, I wanted to kind of get that in before we hit the chorus.
We ain't pushing guns, ain't promoting stripper poles. We won't turn your sons into thugs or your daughters into hoes. I don't care if I offend you. I was put here to upset you. You can cry and you can scream. You can riot in the streets. You defunded the police. Now there's no one to protect you. I hope I offend you.
I like this chorus.
I ask myself, what would Ben do?
What would Ben do?
Let's just keep it real.
Instead of what would Jesus do?
Okay, hold on. I asked myself, what would Ben do?
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty funny, dude.
God dig it.
Real facts, don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man who don't respect.
Let's look at the stats. I've got the facts. My money like Lizzo, my pockets are fat. Homie, I'm epic. Don't be a whack. Dog, it's a yarmulke, homie, no cap. cards. You're blowing money on strippers and cars. You go into prison, I'm on television. Dogs, no one knows who you are. Keep hating on me on the internet. My comment section all woke Karens. And I make racks off compound interest. Y'all live with your parents. Nikki, take some notes. I just did this for fun. All my people, download this. Let's get a Billboard #1.
Oh my God. It's super cheesy, bro.
It's like nerd flow.
Yeah, listen. It's what I thought, honestly. Like, but here's the thing, though. Seriously, the fact that he was, you know what? Listen, Tom.
It's actually super enjoyable.
It's funny.
Like the song itself, it sounds pretty sick.
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro's part right there is actually pretty enjoyable.
It's fun
because you can almost tell he's not taking it super serious.
Well, of course, like, and that's what I was getting at.
I was kind of worried. I was kind of like, is he gonna do this? Try to do this seriously?
No, yeah,
or like,
no, I never thought he would do like try to take it super serious. Like that's what my point is like rapping is his own skill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're not just gonna hop in and be better than Tom or better than the rest of the hip hop community. Okay.
No.
So like he's to your point. He went in like clearly. He even said like I did this for fun, and you guys are whatever. Listen, it's fun. It's funny.
Yeah, it's good.
I think there's a play to this, and I'll maybe talk about it after we're done with it. But I thought it was good.
Actually, there was props to him. There was a comedic part aspect to that whole thing that made it even more enjoyable. I feel like
it's because of who it is.
Yeah,
if this was a serious rapper, you'd be like, this is crap. If this guy was like putting out a music video and he's like, trying to be legit, like I'd be like, this is shitty. But we know that's not what this is.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
He's not trying to start a rap career, people. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see what we got here.
This ain't money, cars and clothes. We ain't selling drugs, we ain't gonna overdose. We ain't pushing guns, ain't promoting stripper poles. We won't turn your sons into thugs or your daughters into hoes. I don't care if I offend you.
I really like the beat.
You can scream, you can riot in the streets. You defunded the police, now there's no one to protect you.
You defunded the police, and now there's no one to protect you.
I ask myself, what would Ben do? Let's just keep it real, facts. Don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man who don't respect you. You mad, you mad, you mad. I guess it's cool to be the victim, well, I'ma be the man. You sad, you sad, you
cool,
sad. You just try to get attention, being triggered's all you have. You mad, you mad, you mad. You blame everybody else for every problem that you can. You sad,
a little auto-tune there.
Yeah. I will never say I'm sorry, I ain't taking nothing back. I don't care if I offend you. I was put here to upset you.
The beat's pretty sick.
It's good.
You can cry and you can scream, you can riot in the streets. You defunded the police.
You got the backing vocals
to protect you. I hope I offend you. I ask myself what would Ben do.
I really like
Let's just keep it
like the
real,
bass right there.
don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man who don't respect you.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Sick.
It's cool beat. Cool beat. Cool song. I mean, listen, you're going to like him or you're not going to like him. I mean, that's what it comes down to, right?
True.
Like you either like, hey, yeah, he's like, obviously some people are big fans, right? Like they're super fans of this guy and that's great. Like he deserves that fan base. But the average listener is going to like, hey, like, yeah, it's good stuff, man. It's solid stuff. But with him as, I don't want to say political, but like culturally driven as he is, right? Like you either are going to see what it is and you're going to appreciate it, or you're going to be like, fuck this guy. He's on the wrong side of history, whatever the other side says. Right. So I think like he's made his niche in the market. He's going to continue to do that. And that's what I look at him like. I don't really expect anything wild. I think the wildest thing I ever saw with him was when we reacted to one of his videos and it was more of like a rock song. And we're like, oh, okay. So he's like doing like a rock and roll kind of thing now. Right. And that was surprising. But like, I kind of just know, and I'm sure you do, right? You kind of just know. Yeah.
You know that what it's going to be.
Yeah.
I knew what the song was going to be. I mean, you name facts, obviously it's, I always, when I listen to a new Tom song, I always listen to like the beat change up like you were saying, like that very first part, he had like 3 different flows, 3 different like styles he was
Cadence
doing.
is
like
different.
That kind of stuff is really cool. That's the kind of stuff I look for. I also listen to what he says because the way he says things, sometimes you're just like, oh, I like the way he said that.
He's very simplified with the way he discusses his
topics. He's just straightforward about it.
Yeah.
He doesn't try to, he isn't one to like, I don't know, pretty things up and make you think like, oh, what did he mean by that? He's very like, no, this is what I fucking
Another
mean.
thing, I really honestly like over the year or whatever, or 2 years we've been doing the show, this particular show, the year or whatever. You know, and even before that, when we knew Tom, before that, like he has absolutely progressed over the years, getting more talented, getting better at writing, better beats. I mean, obviously his girlfriend, Nova Rockefeller, her video quality has improved over the years. So like he really is like getting better.
Yeah.
A lot of the early stuff that people faulted him for, they didn't like his hooks, his choruses were kind of weak, and they were. Some of them were a little like generic and weak. That has definitely improved over the years. And I think like, you know, just the fact that you're willing to take a call Ben Shapiro and be like, bro, you need to be on this track. It's a wild thing, bro.
I was actually expecting another Ben verse, honestly.
Yeah, maybe. Listen, you got to get toes wet. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. You know what? I want to say this. I kind of brought up in the thing. One thing I do think that this is doing, and why that he probably agreed to do this, and I've heard Ben talk about this before. I've heard the right talk about this before. They feel like they've lost the culture war a little bit. Like the pop artists are generally liberal. Hollywood's generally liberal.
Yeah.
And so, you know, whether it's Ben Shapiro or Candace Owens or fucking whoever, name it. A lot of people are saying we need to create movies and music for people so that they understand that like we're not just these like robotic, you know, because the old premise of a Republican is the old white man who's rich and blah, blah, blah. And that really is not what the party is anymore, right? So whether you like that whole thing or not, Ben doing this is probably a push of like, hey man,
he's trying to break into a different audience aspect.
It's like going on like Saturday Night Live or something, you know, like it puts you to a market that you may not have got before. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing, and
it's fun.
And it's fun, dude. I guarantee you had a blast doing this.
Oh yeah, for sure. I wonder if he wrote some of it or if Tom wrote it.
It sounds like he wrote it. Yeah, I mean, if you want my honest opinion.
I don't know.
I bet you he wrote it and Tom probably helped him with certain things, but Ben's not a stupid human being.
No, he's not. He's just
and you could tell that he was using kind of the generic cultural terms, cap, WAP.
Yeah.
You know, so but listen, I respect the fact that he was willing to do it. I respect the fact that he went and recorded this song, made the video with him. And I think, you know what? It's nerdy. It's funny.
It was super enjoyable.
But it is what it is, man.
Beat was sick. Song was sick. His part was fun.
And he can tell his kids, and like, look what I did. Look what Dad did. That's a fucking right. They actually are I think the song is number 1 right now.
Oh, well, he could say, hey, I'm on a number 1 right now.
Number 1 on the billboards. You know? So, yeah. Tom MacDonald featuring Ben Shapiro. Facts. Awesome song, dude. It's a great song, as always, with Tom. If you guys like what we do, make sure you follow, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. Generally, the money that we get from these, you know, doing these reviews goes back to the artist. So, you know, following, sharing content, it helps us out a lot. Patreon. Yeah. You want to sign up for Patreon, help us out even further. You can go over there for $2 a month. You get to see everything we don't put up on here. You also, the biggest part, you get to request any video you want and we'll do a reaction to it. Absolutely, man. We love doing new videos. We love talking to new people. So get on there if you guys want to support the show and just help us out. And if you like what we do, man. So, yeah, great. Tom MacDonald. Awesome.